Beyer Productions in Hollywood proudly announce completion of 26 half-hour color shows, which are currently airing in many cities. Everybody likes the Beyer show, even Mayor Sam Yorty, who just presented her with a special award, commending her for outstanding service. And if you don't believe him, you can check up on Beyer in Women's World Who's Who for 1973, which lists the outstanding women in each profession. Beyer's profession is entertainment plus education. You see such luminaries as actresses Helen Hayes, Amanda Blake, and Lois Nettleton. Actors like Cesar Romero, Adam Batman West, and Cornel Wilde. Famous offspring such as John Perkins Barrymore and Dick Powell Jr. Singers like Fran Jeffries and Lisa DeMilo. Comedy groups like Tim and Tom and the Good Humor Company. Experts on acupuncture, cosmetic surgery, graphology, mind dynamics, health food, and exercise. We've even had a flamenco guitarist who trains astronauts. You name it, the Beyer Show has it.
Hi, welcome to the Beyer Show. With special guests, the fabulous Good Humor Company, starring
John Palmer, Jerry Brown, Joe DeNova,
Ding Dingle,
and me, I'm Liberty Williams.
and special guest star Robert White from Mind Dynamics.
Hi, Bobby.
We'll demonstrate the human benefits that come from alpha brain level training.
The what?
I don't know.
We're going to learn about that later.
And now, here's B.
What an honor to welcome that first lady of the theater, Miss Helen Hayes.
How do you do?
How do you do? I'm so pleased that you came all the way from New York just to be with us.
Well, I've enjoyed it so far. I know it's getting better every minute.
And what did you find that was new in New York that maybe you hadn't noticed a few years ago?
It's a much more beautiful city than it ever was before. Some sentimentalists like me, but not like me in this case, but some mind the tearing down of the beautiful old buildings of the turn of the century. I love those great glass things that point up to heaven. They're like a great gesture of aspiration. And there's a lot more people in New York, and they make a lot more trouble. Because when you get a lot more people, and you get a lot more bad people as well as a lot more wonderful good people.
Well, I've had many people say New York is not friendly, but I've always found it very friendly.
Oh, that hasn't changed a bit.
I'm not sure whether I can make this like your mother or not, you know, I mean, that's probably why you never got married. You couldn't find anybody that could make this like your mother.
Are you kidding? I want to tell you, we had a cook that used to do this for us. Her name was Victoria. She was a Puerto Rican woman, and she was with my family for years, and actually she's the one that taught me how to dance. I used to go into the kitchen when I was a kid, and she danced me around the kitchen. I learned how to dance with our cook. Believe it or not, it's true.
Is that right? And then we take a pound and a half of ground beef and sort of, you know, just brown it in its own fat until it changes color, see? And add it to the first mixture, after which we season it with salt and pepper to taste. You want to add the pepper?
No, you do that.
Okay. Are you going to let me do the work,
Now,
huh?
I'll pour the olives on it.
All right. Okay. Well, you know, just sort of pepper kind of generously. Well, we need a little salt, yeah.
All right, put salt in.
About salt to taste, about a teaspoonful. You know, they said a can of tomatoes in that book, and I didn't know if it was a big can or a little can.
Well,
so
put another one in.
Put another one? I think we should, too.
It doesn't hurt. Ooh, look at those things going there. What big tomatoes.
Aren't they, though?
Ooh, no, don't be so tough now. And, you know, that works on the
You have a tough time coming out even with her.
and that works on the shoulders, and, you know, it's great, okay? You see, this is togetherness.
Are you tired now?
On your marks, get set, go. 1, 2, 3. You know, the more pillows you have, the more of those exercises you can do, right?
Why don't we try this one? This is for the double chin, you know?
See, I won already. Come on.
Oh, got it
Come
caught.
on. Come on. No hands out there.
My chin sticks out.
LSD the size of a pinpoint could send everybody in Los Angeles, if it's pure,
If it's pure.
on a trip.
It's a very, very powerful drug. People don't realize how really powerful LSD is. And how it works in our brain is not really even understood, but yet young people insist for some reason on using this stuff, and they don't even know its effects.
What did you tell me that happened to most of the people that you know, go in this sort of thing? They end up in mental institutions and...
Well, what I was saying was
Come and hold my hand. This is really...
there's only 4 ways out of the drug scene.
I don't even need a drug.
Once a young person gets into the drug scene, there's only 4 ways out of it. And those ways are, first of all, he can clean up. I mean, he can just put down the use of drugs and go straight. Otherwise, if he remains in the scene long enough, he's going to die.
And now we have John Perkins Barrymore. John, it's just so, it's so fabulous that here you are on my show. I'm just so happy to have you.
Thank you, Bea. It's my pleasure.
Could you tell me what it was first like when you realized that you were a Barrymore? I mean, what was your reaction as a child?
Just a warm, beautiful feeling.
Oh, everybody has a warm, beautiful feeling toward the whole family.
Thank you.
She fills my soul with so much love that anywhere I go, I won't be lonely with her alone. Who could be lonely? I reach for her hand. It's always there. How long does it last? Can life be measured by the hours in a day? I have no answers now, but this much I can say. I know I need her till the stars all burn away. And she'll be there.
Director said, "Can you do a drunken bull?" I said, "I'll be very happy. Where's the sour mash? I'll be happy to do a drunken bull." And he said, "Good, what are you doing next Tuesday?" And I said, "Well, let's see, Tuesday, I wasn't doing a darn thing." I said, "I think I can make it all right." So that was my first voice in the cartoons.
Oh, that's beautiful. I'm glad. Well, you know, I mean, I'm glad you finally got the audition.
Thank you.
That's now Warner Brothers, isn't it?
Yes, Schlesinger was, I think, a brother-in-law to the Warner Brothers. And Warner Brothers took over.
And you've been doing all of these voices ever since?
About 97% of all of them. Bugs Bunny, Porky Pig, Daffy Duck, Tweety, Sylvester, Foghorn Leghorn, Yosemite Sam, Pepe Le Pew, and a few others, 200 others. And Barney Rubble on the Flintstones.
Oh, well, yes, he's one of my favorite.
Thank you very much.
Oh, what about, don't you do Dino on the Flintstones?
Yeah, that's a little dinosaur that... That's all he says.
Oh, that's great, though. Well, how about Bugs Bunny? I'd like to hear a little bit more from him.
What's up, Doc?
Oh, that's great.
Thank you.
And,
I thought I saw a putty cat. I did see a putty cat.
You Betty slop, putty tat. That putty tat is me. Suffering succotash. I get you wet? Sorry.
oh, no, goodness me. I mean, you know how putty cats are.
See, and Speedy Gonzalez, the best mouse on Mexico, takes his way from the cat and give it to the mice, I think, see? That's the way he talks, I think.
Oh, I think.
In Yosemite Sam, he's the roughest, toughest cowboy that ever shot a gumdrop. Yeah.
The day may not be as glamorous when you're doing a national television show like Gunsmoke as you think. I think you said the day starts at 7, ends at 7, maybe?
Maybe it ends at 7. You know, like the other night, we worked until almost 9 o'clock, and I'd been up since 4:30. So that makes a very, very long, tiring day.
That's right. In case you wondered, I've got Mr. Swayze holding my hand because Dr. Franklin's going to actually insert the needle. He's going to give me the needle. I think I'm not going to look, though.
I'll watch for you.
You watch. I'm going to lean on you, Can I talk after this?
Oh, certainly, Bee. Now, the whole theory of this business is to locate, according to the Chinese at least, where these very magic and special points are on the hand for the acupuncture. Because if you just merely stick somebody somewhere with a needle, that doesn't count. And
I'm
doesn't
glad
work.
you're very careful.
Now,
Is the needle that wide, really?
No, this is just a detector, a point detector. It's called a punctoscope. And the French invented this little machine because they couldn't take the time to go to China and find the actual spots to hit. So when we turn the machine on and we just put this around, we hear a very faint buzz, which you won't hear on television, indicates the exact spot to hit. And this machine seems to indicate that this right here is the spot.
Oh, it is?
So X is the spot. So we hold the indicator right at the point, and then we take one of the Chinese needles,
Hold on, dear.
and we make a quick little puncture, just like that. And it's all over. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, I didn't even feel it. Oh, well,
right.
that's great. And you rotate it during the operation?
Yes, the nurse generally takes her hand and twirls the needle around, or we have an electronic machine sometimes that we attach to this.
You're not going to operate or anything now, are you? Thank you. And before we go, Anne-Marie has one final exercise.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, this is called musical couch, if you like.
Jump on the Bee Beyer bandwagon and she'll tell you everything you've always wanted to know about anything but didn't know who to ask. Now you know. Try the Bee Beyer Show. It's for men, it's for women, there's something for everyone. It can run daytime or nighttime. Try it now.
That's all, folks.